Hello, I am Dr. Aastha Mishra. I am a doctor as well as a fitness professional. Today, I am here to discuss some of the major health concerns of the parents during this coronavirus pandemic. We, as parents, are always worried about the health of our kids, and during this time, it has become even more important to keep the immunity of our kids high, as we all know that if your immunity is poor, you become more susceptible to corona infection. First of all, let's move to a very important component of building immunity, that is our diet. So let's discuss some basic principles for planning the diet of our kids. The first point we are going to discuss here is energy. In terms of food, it translates into calories. If a diet is deficient in calories, or if our kids are not eating an adequate amount, their immunity will go down. And yes, they have smaller stomach size, so it's better to give them small frequent meals through the day rather than giving 2 or 3 big meals. 5 to 6 small meals will keep them fit and healthy. Small, nutritionally dense meals are best to maintain immunity. Next is protein. Protein is a very important nutrient in our diet to build immunity because the antibodies in our body that fight infections are made up of protein. We should eat complete protein as much as possible. The examples of complete protein are milk, meat, fish, and eggs. Eating non-veg is not recommended these days, but we can include dairy products like milk, curd, cheese, and paneer in the diet. Plant proteins are incomplete proteins, but a combination of grain and dal would make the protein profile complete. So some of the examples of complete plant protein are rice plus dal, roti plus dal, kadhi chawal, chole puri, rajma chawal, or besan combined with grains in recipes. Now let's move to carbohydrates. They are the must-haves in our diet, but we should eat unprocessed carbs that are rich in fibers. Grains like wheat, rice, ragi, jowar, poha, laya, rava, bajra, starchy vegetables like potato and sweet potato, and fruits like mangoes are healthy carbs. They are very rich sources of vitamins and antioxidants that raise immunity. What we should avoid in carbs, that is processed and fiber deprived carbs like maida, fruit juices, and too much sugar. They are deprived of nutrients and bring down your immunity by generating free radicals and inflammation in the system. Now let's talk about fats. They are also an essential component of building immunity, but we should choose the right type of fats. The fats that must be included in the diet are ghee, homemade butter, and filtered oils, also known as kachi ghani or expeller grade oils. Kachi ghani mustard oil is most commonly used oil in cooking. Filtered oils like sesame or til and groundnut oils can also be used. Fats from nuts like almonds or cashews and dairy products are also healthy. Fats that raise inflammation and bring down immunity are vanaspati ghee, reheated oils after cooking, refined oils, and trans fats. Trans fats are the type of fats that are used in junk foods like bakery items, cakes, and chocolates, ice creams, etc. etc. Now let's come to minerals, vitamins, and antioxidants. All the minerals are important, but here we are going to discuss just a few of them. Some of the important sources of calcium are dairy products like milk, curd, cheese, and paneer. Green leafy vegetables are also rich sources of calcium. Iron. The vegetarian sources of iron are green leafy vegetables. Jaggery is also a good source. Now let's come to selenium. Selenium is an important trace mineral. It is also needed for building up immunity. Some of the rich sources of selenium are mustard and nuts. Antioxidants are molecules that prevent damage to body cells. Most of them are vitamins and minerals. So if you are taking a diet that is rich in vitamins and minerals, most likely you are getting your quota of antioxidants. Vitamins, especially vitamin A, are very important for building immunity. For maximizing the intake of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, we should include local and seasonal fruits and vegetables in our diet. For example, here in Lucknow during summers, we should eat mangoes, jamun, and falsa rather than focusing on winter fruits like apples or imported varieties. We should also avoid canned food and eat freshly cooked food, as the nutrient component of the diet drops after a few hours. Most of the antioxidants are also found in the spices we used for cooking. That is why eating bland food is not a great choice. Now we should come on what we should not be eating. So in short, we should cut down on all the junk food because they carry no nutrition and only provide us with empty calories. They raise inflammation in the body and bring down our ability to fight infections. So some of the food that we should avoid are packaged foods that include all biscuits and namkeens. So all your ragi biscuits, fiber biscuits, all of them fall in this category. Meal replacement drinks, outside food, it doesn't matter how expensive or elusive the restaurant you go to. Outside food is always outside food and it is not at all comparable in nutrition content to the food that you cook at home. Now next come to fast food or junk food. Burger, pizza, ice cream, chocolate, chips, aerated soft drinks, noodles, all of them must be avoided. Food 24 hours after cooking. As we all know that nutrient composition of the food declines after a few hours of cooking. Then food after hunger subsides. Small frequent meals instead of large meals should be taken. Apart from diet, some important lifestyle modifications needed for the kids are: encourage them to get involved in physical activities and exercises at home. Exercise is a well-known immunity builder. Avoid screen time, that is time spent in front of television and mobile phones. That cuts down physical activity and also it hyperstimulates the brains of young kids. So if your child is feeling irritable and cranky, it's highly likely that he is spending a lot of time in front of the screen. Maintain a regular schedule for them to keep them fit, even at home. And now, we have come to the end of the presentation. If you have any queries, then you can contact me for sure. Thanks a lot for your time.